Jump scare. What's up, guys? Welcome to your post-work physics class. Good evening, everybody, or whatever time of day it is for you. If you're in Europe or Asia or anywhere other than where I am, it is a different time of the day. So on that profound note, let's go ahead and get started. I need to send some links to Discord. Go through the usual ritual. Welcome everybody who is already here. We'll ping everyone. Okay. Need to grab my Twitch link as well. Oops, that's the wrong Twitch link. Grab this one. Here we go. All right, here, let me ping the Silver and Blood one. We're kicking it off with some Silver and Blood. Second half will be Nikkei, and we are doing a member account review, so those are always a good time. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be Vic's Nikkei account later on. And right now, we are doing Silver and Blood. And we have 2 brand new units, so big update
if even the gods
for Silver and Blood. So it's pretty exciting.
I wonder what
I feel like we were on the other update for like a long time. And I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't like longer than normal. What is this? What is this? Spirit that dwells in the forest and guides you to unlock the stages. Do I use this in the mini game? I'm guessing I use that in the mini game. Or no, it's just the currency. Oh, never mind. It's just the bonus currency for doing the event stages. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet because I haven't done the event. It's your extra sermon. But yeah, this event looks pretty cool. The units definitely continue on the spicy side, which honestly I'm not crazy about. Which I know just sounds weird, considering we are in physics class, but like I don't know, I feel like it's getting a little too much. But they do look great. They do look great, and they're kind of like the vibe that I like. It's not really a problem that I have with the units, with the new units, which we'll take a look at in a second. It's more of like the trend that I'm concerned about, where maybe they're just gonna like make everything a little too goonery, you know? Whereas I feel like it suits certain units, like these ones, that the brand new ones that we're gonna pull for right now, I think totally makes sense. They look great. But considering they're coming right after Letitia, who was a very spicy design, and just that I think they're kind of going that way to try and make more money, that's sort of what concerns me. But I don't want to get too negative about it. It's just something that I feel like I should say. Dude, I mean, she looks crazy. Let's see. Road to Salvation. Oh, cool. Nice. Getting some perfect fragments are great. Perfect shard fragments are super great. Anyway, before we do too much here, let me check in with chat. We got Lone Syndicate, Sophia Graham, David Santana, Warlock Warlord, Vixon, and Vermouth Olive. Hello. Sophia's got beef with Lone Syndicate now. He's always first. Hello. What's up, commanders? Livian shoes have tongues in them? Wait, what? Livian's shoes have tongues in them? What are we even talking about? She doesn't... Is she even wearing shoes? I don't think she's wearing shoes.
My wish is simple.
Oops, that's not Livian. Yeah, dude, she's not even wearing shoes. Wait, no, who are we talking about? No, Livian. Oh my god, why did I read it as Letitia? The new unit, Livian. We'll take a look. That's kind of wild. But I feel like that kind of makes sense, honestly. Hyped for the new units. Took them a fat minute to add Stella and Albert, though. Yeah, so we've been waiting for a long time to get Vic and Vic, bro. I just said your name in chat. We've been waiting a long time for them to add Stella and Albert to the pool. They weren't supposed to be limited time units. And yeah, they took their sweet time for sure. Oh, also, we got a new skin for Seth, which she looks fantastic in. Again, just another thing that kind of adds to that trend where, you know, I hope not everything is like this. Like, yeah, she looks great. I just don't want every single unit to be like this now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
A fulfilling day indeed.
we'll grab that. Not sure why your name changed from Vic to Vixon778. Yeah, it's interesting. That must be like your actual account name where you had a different display name before. Magnus is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Magnus Title. Magnus Tide 1. All right, let's go check in with the clan. Finally made it to the Sparks Discord. Nice. Yeah, it is open to anybody. Everyone should join my Discord. Let me put a link to it in the chat since we're talking about it. Copy this. Drop it over here. Yeah. Join up if you haven't already. Okay. To the castle.
Don't wander around aimlessly. You get lost.
Expedition. Cool. I actually remembered to log in this time and send them on an expedition earlier so I could claim it right now.
Right?
I feel like it's been a minute since we've done Silver and Blood on stream. Like, there's been so many crazy stuff happening with Nikke that I just haven't gotten to it. Sup, Dr. Eagles? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so... yeah, we'll just stick with these characters. Alright, the third tenet of the Bathory family is the prohibition of unsanctioned creation of progeny. Having kids? Vassals must obtain the elder's consent to form blood contracts with outsiders. Alright, so we're making new vampires. What do we think? So what are your thoughts on reducing the severity of punishments for violations? Hottie's down with it. So is Letitia. Okay, she's not sure. And Van Helsing and Acapella hate it. Alright, we're going to say yes, reduce punishment. Alright, we pleased the two that we wanted to please the most. And it worked for Iona too. Nice. And we leveled up with Letitia. Alright, so let's, before we get too bogged down in all the dailies, let's take a look. So, if we go to Embrace, here are our two new units. So, this is something that's brand new that they haven't done before. We have two new units on the same banner. Normally, we only get one new unit at a time. But we'll have, like, they'll be staggered. So, like, the first one will be in the first week of the event. And then the second will come out and they'll, like, overlap in, like, the second or third week of the event. But they'll be on different banners. So this is the first one where we've had a rate up of two units on one banner. And I gotta say this is probably not good. I don't like that you have a rate up for both. Because what if I only want Livian? And then I just, like, pull a bunch of Alexi. You know what I mean? Like, that could get very frustrating. So this is not something I want to see in the future. Take note, everybody. This is some feedback for you. Van Helsing wouldn't be so against it if he could have a kid with justice itself. That sounds like an affront to justice.
Or play with me.
Alright, so like I said, we have some succubus characters, which is definitely a vibe that I like. Yo, she literally does have tongues in her shoes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, always been a big fan of succubuses.
Could you stay with me?
Dude, Livian, they both have tongues in their shoes. That's really strange. And again, these wild designs work for these units. But I just hope the next unit isn't like a, you know, a member of the church, but she happens to be naked, you know, like I just we want to get the designs a little more varied, you know, like whether it's a dude like Van Helsing or more of a, like, you know, normal looking warrior girl like Joanna or whatever, you know, we need some variety. Anyway, but these girls look crazy. They're wild. They're great. We're going to pull for them. We also have a Dusk Devotion banner, so very similar to the last one. We got a new synergy team. So here are the units that are going to be good on or get the synergy bonus. We have Kane, Lamia, Del Carlo, and then the Ancestors. And so this could be my chance to get Del Carlo. Lamia is very good, and then the fact that Kane is on rate up kind of ruins this a bit. We'll see. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the stream. Think you can select a free Del Carlo in this patch? Yeah, I think I heard that, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the vassals really quick here. So one of the ones, so like in the previous, the Wind Chaser synergy team, Seth was the ancestor that got the bonus. This time it is Lamine, which is pretty exciting because Lamine is a really cool character and she has a really, really powerful ability, but she's just kind of impractical to use. So if this team makes it more like worth using Lamine, that would be really, really cool. So anyway, just like Wind Chaser, we have a Dusk Devotion bonus, and here is the full team. So you need Alexi, she's going to be the Oathsworn, and then our other new unit, Livian, goes on this team, and then like I said, Lamine, Kane, Lamia, and Del Carlo. So if you make the full team, which remember, requires Alexi and then 2 other units, any 2 of these other units, all members of this team gain damage increase 50%, synergy damage reduction 35%, lifesteal rate 15%, and then while Blood Moon is active, the duration of Blood Moon increases by 6 seconds. That could be really good for Lamine. I mean, just having that increased in general is going to be good for anybody, right? So it's cool. We're getting another synergy team. I do like that. And I think it's, you know, again, we're using 2 new units, but we're also making older units relevant as well. And I like how, even though as much as I'm like, ugh, Kane, I do like that, hey, we have a good variety here, right? Like we have an Ancestor who's part of it, and then we have 2 very strong units, and then like 1 not so good unit. So we're really kind of like spreading the love across here as far as units that will be useful in this this game mode, or in this new synergy team. So that was well chosen. I think that's a good move for the devs. Bloodborne seems to have the spicier designs. Yeah, I mean, as I think they should. It makes sense. It makes sense. All right. What should we do? Should we actually go into the event? What is this? Oh, okay. All right. We don't need that anymore. Let's collect some things. Here is this dude. The minigame controls on PC are so stupid. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just do it. This is clearly designed with mobile in mind only. This is actually like a pretty fun little mini game, but it's totally terrible with the mouse. Ugh, I hit myself on the head. All right. Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood. There we go. All right, cool. Next stage, next stage. And then I think we can be done with it after this. Oh no! Dude, I had a good combo going there. Cool, goal achieved. Alright, we're done with that. We never have to do that crap again. Just claim all the rewards. Trial Covenant. Okay, so here are our new girls here. Before we do the polls, let's do the trial. Because, I mean, we'll get some resources, so we want to do this anyway, but we can see them in action. Alright, so let's check out Livian, see what she does here really quick.
I just need someone to talk to.
I just need someone to talk to. Do you? Do you? Okay. So her ultimate, or let's take a step back here. So she is a Bloodborne. What's up, Magnus? You're going to post something in Discord? Post away, dude. Story behind this minigame was hilarious. The Wind Chaser banner had Triss. I mean, true. I mean, Triss is not good. That's true. That's true. I mean, and like I said, I think it's good that they kind of like chose a like wide spectrum of units on there. Anyway, so she's Bloodborne, medium armor, is an enchanter, and she is a new moon. I feel like we have a lot of new moons, and of course she does magic damage since she is an enchanter. So what does her ultimate do? Costs 4, that's good. Gains 9 stacks of Scarlet Shade, then begins channeling. Channeling is like when you start casting your spell. Every 0.2 seconds, Livian deals 150% of attack to a selected enemy target while restoring HP equal to 80% of her attack to allied Dusk Devotion vessels. Additionally, restoring 80% of her attack to Alexi. If the current target cannot be selected, Livian automatically switches to the nearest enemy unit. While Livian is channeling, if an allied Dusk Devotion vessel casts their ultimate, she grants them 4 stacks of Scarlet Shade for 10 seconds. And Scarlet Shade says magic defense penetration up 5%, stacks up to 9 times. Ooh, magic defense penetration, that sounds pretty good. And she has the lifesteal. So the Duskborn's bonus gives you better lifesteal, so that's going to make this even more potent. Seems like a pretty good ultimate. What does her special do? After 3 basic attacks, deals 60% attack magic damage to the target and inflicts 1 magic taken up for 7 seconds. Ooh, magic damage taken up. Okay, so that's kind of like what Otavia does. So that's pretty good. Just makes all your magic damage deal more damage. And then basic attack is just basic attack. Okay, what does her talent do? Casting ultimate while an allied Alexi is deployed immediately triggers a Blood Moon state. So they're definitely making these like a pair, like we see several times in DK. These units are like, not only do they have like the Dusk Moon or Duskborn synergy, but they specifically, the two of them are very much like a pair, it seems. During this Blood Moon state, all allied Dusk Devotion, I guess that's what it's called actually, Dusk Devotion characters, gain 80% physical damage taken down and 8% magic damage taken down. Okay, so they're going to get really tanky. Each subsequent activation of this Blood Moon state reduces these damage down effects by 25% down to a minimum of 30%. Each subsequent activation of this moon's... okay. So it gets less effective the longer the battle goes on. Okay. All right. Well, let's start the trial. See what she looks like in action.
Please, be gentle with those
And while we're doing this fight, I like that heart that just appeared there. If you're enjoying it, please like the stream. Would appreciate it. Definitely would help me out a lot. Also, we hit 5.2k subscribers, so thank you to all of you. Wow, that is a spicy animation. We hit 5.2k subscribers. Dude, that one's pretty crazy too. Definitely earning their succubus reputation. Okay, it's hard to judge like how good they were in that scenario, right? Because just a lot of stuff happened and they're put in kind of like a showcase situation, right? But we definitely stomped those enemies. Okay, so now let's try out Livian. I wonder, is this just the exact same fight again? Oh, it is a little different. Interesting. All right. Is this game fun? Well, I wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't, but I guess that's subjective. Think of it like Nikke with a slightly different combat system and a gothic horror skin over it.
I never imagined I'd have such power.
Is the story good? Yes, the story is good. I would say the story is one of the strongest aspects of this game. Why didn't I do this trial? Did I do the wrong trial twice? Maybe I did it twice. Whoa. Let's try this again.
A wise strategy.
I like the heart animations. It's kind of funny. Dang, Del Carlo still looking pretty good. You'll have Nikke, so you download it now? Nice. Doesn't quite reach Nikke levels. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's fair. But I think it is still a very strong story, yeah. Have you tried out the new Tomb of the Fallen for headgear? I have not. We're doing all the brand new stuff right now. Okay. There we go. Now we got the rewards. Oh, so actually, what I wanted to do
Would you like to rest first?
is look at her abilities, because we didn't do that. Okay, so Alexi is also a Bloodborne, a light armor, and is a sorcerer, and full moon. Okay, so she's going to be more of our main DPS, does magic damage, of course. See what her ultimate does. Ultimate costs 5, okay, so a little bit more expensive. If Phantom Blood is at full capacity, increases this ultimate's damage by 80% and gains 5 stacks of Scarlet Shade for 10 seconds, consuming all Phantom Blood when the ultimate ends. Then releases Breath in target direction, dealing 1800% attack damage to all enemies in the cone. We'll have to see how big that AoE really is, but that is a lot of damage. When Livian is present as an ally, after the first breath ends, releases another breath in the target direction, dealing 1800 attack to all enemies in the cone. So Phantom Blood. When taking damage or losing HP, if the vassal has no shield, consumes Phantom Blood instead of actual HP. Oh, okay. Phantom Blood cannot exceed 100% of the max HP. And Scarlet Shade, Magic Defense Pen. That's the same thing that we saw on the other girl. Okay. So this could, in theory, do a lot of damage. Basically needs to have Livian, though. Like, you're literally doing half your damage if you're just playing Alexi by herself. Okay. Special. After every 3 basic attacks, deals 750% attack to all enemy units in a circle around the target. Okay. So this could be another Eye of Truth unit. We want her to do fast basic attacks. On the other hand, this is so much damage from her ultimate. It might be that we just want to increase her ultimate damage. Basic attack. All right, standard basic attack. Oh, that's pretty high basic attack, though. Talent. Dusk Devotion. Alright, when a Dusk Devotion vessel recovers HP exceeding their max HP, 30% of the overflow is converted into a Phantom Blood. Ah, okay. So you just, like, basically just get more and more max HP. Yeah, so when you're taking damage, losing HP, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, same kind of thing that we read before. Seems good. But I think Livian sounded more interesting. And this does seem like this could be a lot of damage. The thing is, we have a lot of really powerful magic damage dealers. Like, that's a pretty crowded space. Obviously, Timeless Iona, Lamia, Del Carlo, which are all on her team. So that's interesting. Okay. Do you have anything to open here? No. If we go for Pilgrims and Nikkei, what do you go for here? Yes, as Sudden says, Ancestors are like the Pilgrim equivalent. Okay, so let's go to Embrace. Look at the details. This is the biggest problem that I have with this. They're not even the same rate up. Okay, so like I said, I don't like that they're on the same banner. And I don't like that they're not the same rate. Okay?
Would you like to
And as I just said,
play with me?
Alexi looks strong, but looks highly dependent on having Livian to be used effectively. And Livian only has a 0.6% drop rate.
I just need someone to talk to.
So you gotta be prepared to go all in. Because they look like they're a pretty dang strong group of units. But Alexi will probably not be good by herself at all. I do not think it is worth it to just pull for Alexi. And Livian is really hard to pull. Yeah. All right. So I have a lot of resources. I'm going to do some pulls here. But this, I don't know, like I said, I'm not super happy about this banner. I think that this could be, I mean, okay, I haven't even tested the units. But I just feel like, just by looking at the banner, this could be a skip for a lot of people. You know, especially if you're someone who has Timeless Iona, like you already have an insane DPS, right? And then even if you're like a new player that just started with like the Wind Chaser event, if you pulled a bunch to get Letitia and get your Van Helsing, you have a very strong team already. Van Helsing is still a super strong unit. You got Seraphina for free, an extremely strong unit. And you know, you're probably good to go. And whereas this is a lot sketchier, I think this is going to be, you know, not necessarily a wise use of your resources, even if they're pretty strong. Yeah, pretty sure the single banners had a 4% drop rate. This is definitely a downgrade, yeah. Special pity rule. No SSR vassals obtained within 59 consecutive heralds. Yes, okay, that's normal. That's normal. Seraphina surpassed Thomas Iona in your opinion? You think she's even better than Thomas Iona? I mean, she is for certain bosses. She's pretty insane. So you can get a guaranteed Livian? Where does it talk about that? Is that in the event? Not this. Login gifts. Oh, I need to log in with mobile to get this poll.
Could you stay with...
Alright, redeem to get Livian. This item cannot be converted into... Wait, how do we get these? I don't know how to get these items. Item conversion. These must be things that we have to get from the event, which I haven't looked at yet. Hero's sword. Items come from event activities? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, before we do our polls, let's do the event. Oh, we got community progress. This is our new boss. Well, he's not new, but you know what I mean. Let me collect this really quick. You get the swords from polling? Yeah, but like, where does it actually say that? Joyce's quest. What is this mini game? Is this going to be another crap controls situation? What am I doing? Just tap the bats? Okay, this is acceptable controls. Oh, okay, so don't click, actually swipe. Alright, this is fine, this is fine. Look, this works on mobile, and it works on PC. Thank God we got a decent minigame this time. Shade of the Void. Yeah, basically Fruit Ninja, yeah, more or less. Oh, I see, the gargoyles, the Shade of the Void takes multiple swipes. This is almost too easy in a way, to be honest. But that's okay. This is just like, this is what a minigame should be, right? Just like a fun little thing to do. Claim my rewards. Okay, that just takes me to the rate up. Shop redeem, no.
Please come again.
See, I don't, where does it talk about like getting the swords?
Do remember to come back.
I don't see anything that talks about getting the swords. Like, I believe you, but where's the info? 10 swords for 10 summons. Yeah. No, I get it, but... Dude, Nikkei's Rebuild Eden was not it. Alright. I can collect something? Oh, I can. Wait, do I want to redeem the berries? What else can I do with the berries? Hold up. Oh, maybe I should hold on to berries, because I can get these other things. Okay, I'm not going to spend my berries anymore. Downloading necessary resources. What? I already did the update. That was weird. Okay, here's our actual event. Oh, this is one of the ones where we get to, like, walk around. Pick up items. Ooh. The environments in this game are pretty impressive. Like, they're all super vibey. And, like, the 3D world is, like, relatively high quality. Alright, chat, for real, if you can tell me where it tells me where you get those swords, let me know. Because it doesn't say anywhere in, like, the banner info. Unless I'm blind. You did the rebuild Eden because the rewards were worth it? I did part of it, but I got way too bored of it. Alright, we got all of those. This is good music. Wake up. Please, you must wake up. I'm not going to read through the whole story, by the way. The world needs you. Oh my god. It's Joyce. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna watch these off stream on my own time. But I feel like I'm probably gonna like this. Okay. I need bonus characters, so let's just take everybody off. We got Lamia, Lamine. Freaking Kane.
Shall we?
Okay, so now we'll use Acapella and Quinn.
Please, be gentle with those flowers.
Dang, Alexi looks good. Dude, always got her tail between her anatomy. we'll leave it at that.
Shall be punished.
Joyce is the reptilian of Silver and Blood. I could see it. That's a decent comparison.
That was too easy.
Kane is shredding. Alright, I can't get sucked into it. I started to want to read again, but I'm like, nope, have to ignore it. Tail as pants is innovative. Yo, the ghost voice. This is a freaking lich right here.
That was too easy.
We'll see how the story gets us there. To be or not to be? Bandit Joyce. Okay. Dude, it's gonna get more entertaining.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Hero Joyce. Yo, okay. Alright. There's a lot of Joyce in this story. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch them. Or the last one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we do need to do 5. Okay. I still have to save my extra one for hard mode. Oh, skip. Skip it a Rooney. Skippity doo dah. Skibbity toilet. I've lost my mind. The Joyce cinematic universe has arrived. I'm kind of here for it. Alright, to the shop. We'll buy 5 of these. We need a Joyce banner. Imagine a full team of 5 Joyce alts. I mean, that would definitely take us away from the Gooner direction. That's funny. Can I redeem anything else? Alright, only the, like... Okay, we're not doing it for any of these. Saving our resources. Okay, I don't know. This is like... Where does it say you get the swords? Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Does it say it in this? I don't think it does. Okay. So I might try my hand at getting Del Carlo here. This, I would say most people should pass on this banner too. Which is what I said for the last, like, synergy banner. I think the last one was slightly more worth it than this one even. However, for me, I specifically need Del Carlo, so I might pull on this one. But let's warm up with a standard pull. Okay, so here's my altar. Still do not have Gilrain or Del Carlo. I don't know how I have managed to never get these 2 characters. It's crazy. But we'll, let's see if we can get Del Carlo right here. Nothing. Alright, well. Boo. Alright, so we're going to pull on this banner. Just, again, for anybody new that jumped in here, I would be very careful with this banner because I think getting Alexi on her own is not going to be good. That means essentially you're pulling for a 0.6 rate unit. I have a lot saved up here, so let's see what happens. Help me, chat. Help me. Right, Nothing there. Add Stellar, Albrecht, and Fanny and Genevieve to the altar. Do I want to? Let me see. I probably do. Let's take off Thibault and put on Fanny. Then probably take out Adina and put in Albrecht. That's a good reminder. Do I want Stella on here? I actually don't think I'll put Stella on here for the moment. If I can ever get freaking Gilrain, I'll put her on there, but... Also, I will take out Ressa and put in Genevieve here for now. Alright. Back to our Counting Stars banner. Ooh, okay, okay. We hit something. We hit something. Double succubus right here. Imagine we get both of them in the same pull. Please, please, please. Ooh, it's the first one. It's the first one. Alright, we got our Alexi. She's the easier one to get, but hey, I will not complain at all about one tapping Alexi. That is amazing. Alright. Thank you. Let's see another one. Let's see another one. Make it a double. Give me Livian.
I will provide support from the back.
Let me make one thing clear from the up.
Ooh, it is a double. Livian, Livian, please let me. Oh. Alright. Turns out, everyone should pull on this banner. You can one-tap both new units. There you go. This was the peak of strategic gameplay right here. This is your best strategy for pulling the new units. So, you know, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Peace. No. That's wild that that happened. That is crazy. Alright, we're just going to leave it at that. Dude, I'm going to take a screenshot of this really quick. That is completely bananas that that happened. I did one pull, got nothing. Second pull, got both of them. That is crazy. Yeah. The devs heard that I was like, this is not good. They're like, oh no. Bad advertising. Let's turn up the rates. Give Sparks both new units. Alright, well let's flex our Livian. Dude. Dude, after the terrible luck that I had in Nikkei for the anniversary, it's changed, right? Because, like, it was abysmal for Neuta, and then I had good luck on Libralio, and now amazing luck here on Livian and Alexi. You're officially jealous. Yeah, just gotta, you know, streamer luck. Turn on dev mode. To the parlor. Wow. Okay. Dude, this picture in particular is completely bananas. Like that kind of broke me for a second there. Okay. Let's give them some food.
The distance between us has grown smaller again.
Still haven't forgotten the double ancestor pull on your Letitia video. Dude, that's true. I had insane luck on Letitia too. I got double ancestor. I got who was it? Noah and Amy, I think. And then like I got Letitia very quickly as well. You got Alexi, but you're scared to sink too much resources into pulling for Livian. I think, yeah, it's one or the other, like I said, because like I think Alexi is probably not good on her own. And I think you're right to be afraid to try and go all in for Livian. Unless you have a ton of resources like I had saved up. Or you can guarantee getting them, you know, on your second pull like I did too. Then that works as well. Dude, Alexi looks really good, really good. Don't get me wrong. Livian, though. Wow. Alright. Alexi. Let's click through this really quick. You got Letitia Luck too, Succubi like you? Dude, apparently. I have good luck with the succubus. I don't know if that's a good thing though. Having more succubus in your life might not be great.
Between us, it's grown stronger.
My soul probably means it's in jeopardy. We'll say that. Thank you for validating your fear, yeah. I'm here to validate people. That's why I'm here now. All right, sure. We'll accept a friend request. Grab some of these, and now let's equip. What is this? Oh, it's just the same redeem thing. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I do want to look at this. Okay, so I have 20 swords. So yeah, that definitely did come from summoning. But seriously, nothing said that. Also, what is this? A profile picture, I guess? Yeah. Those are nice. Frames. I kind of like this one. Two more and you got a full lingerie team. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's a really cool background. How do you get that? I don't know how to unlock all these things, but I'm sure I will in time. We'll have to look and see where you get them in the event. Las Vegas Grand Prix. Yeah, that's right. The F1 Grand Prix in Las Vegas officially kicks off tomorrow. Yeah, you get more rewards for upgrading their skills and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. That's true for like pretty much all the events. Okay.
Could you stay with me? I just need someone to talk to.
Dude, she definitely talks like a succubus. I mean, she is a literal succubus. Like, okay, so let's give her some equipment. Ooh, I have bad equipment for her. That's unfortunate.
Would you like to rest first? Or play with me?
I have much better equipment, although still like nothing super special for her. I might have to swap with another unit. And then let's put them in the transfusion. Who do I want to take out here? I might be getting to the point where I just need to buy some extra ones. I have a lot of resources. I should just buy 2 more, honestly. Because it's getting hard to like take people out. Because I like to use different people in the towers and stuff. So sure, we'll just buy 2 new slots for them. There you go, Livian.
So this is the warmth of a companion?
And Alexi.
My, it's a tight squeeze in here.
It's a tight squeeze in here? Okay. Alright. Your pull luck for Stellar Blade, bro. Your pull luck for Silver and Blood is better than Nikke somehow. Already have 5 units ready to break the 160 wall, sitting at 144 and collecting materials now. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I was like way over prepared for breaking the 160 wall as well. I think part of what helps that is the wish list and the fact that the shards are guaranteed, which obviously wasn't true for Nikke. Also, getting like a guaranteed Bella was kind of a big boon, and now you get a guaranteed Iona. Wasn't I down to 30k after Letitia's video? Was I? I actually don't remember. But I probably got a lot from story progression. Okay, so if I want to give them better armor... Oops. Okay, so I need medium bloodborne armor.
Is there a task that
Oh, also, what does Kane have? Oh, he just has generic. Okay. Medium bloodborne. Medium bloodborne, medium bloodborne. What is Genevieve? Kingdom? Yeah, she's kingdom. She's the church. Pavana? Don't really want to take my good armor off of Pavana, but maybe. You know what? Let's just go do our run, get some armor, and see what we get. Okay, Tomb of the Fallen. So I still have not beaten floor 3 on this. Temple of Light. Obviously, I haven't done anything here. So, where does this faction-specific armor come from? You have to be able to beat the higher levels. So you can get it by beating Restless Spirit 2. And then you can get even more of it by beating these new ones here in the Temple of Light or Crypt of Doom. Because like if you look at the rewards, where can I see rewards? Drops. Like this will give you like guaranteed ring fragments for a faction. What is this? Oh, this is just like a level up material. Also, this is a brand new item. So, I don't know if I'll be able to do this yet. But this is another level of equipment. So you can go past the Echo up to like a new level of it. It talked about this in the update notes. So there's a new like power level past Echo. Although I've just started echoing armor, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get there. So anyway, let's fight our new boss here in the Temple of Light. So after taking a certain amount of damage, Zagan summons multiple crystallized moles with high defense. Eliminate enough of them to interrupt Zagan's skill. Otherwise, he will restore a large amount of HP when the skill ends. DPS vassals who can penetrate defense are recommended. Okay, so obviously, just like with the bear, the Wind Chaser team was good against it. This is where we're going to showcase our new units. So let me level up their skills, because I want them all to be at least level 4 if I'm going to try and use them.
Could you stay with me? I just need someone to talk to.
There we go.
Would you like to
And then
rest,
Alexi.
or play with me?
Dude, I'm hunching a lot. I gotta sit back. Okay. Then once you go past 4, you start needing the crystal balls, which is a much rarer resource. We don't want to use too much of that. Grab these really quick. Oops, I went to the chapter. That's not what I want to do. Tomb of the Fallen. Here we go.
This is quite interesting.
Okay, so we're going to start making a team from scratch. And we'll bring in our new units.
I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this. Is it time to wake up?
So we probably want to put Alexi in the back. I mean, honestly, we probably want both Alexi and Vivian in the back. And then presumably we're going to want Quinn, because you want Quinn in, like, basically
Please.
all of your
Gentle with
fights.
those flowers.
Most of them, anyway. Wait. Oh, we definitely want Lamia.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Okay. I don't think Lamine is great here, right? Because Lamine, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how many ads this guy makes. If this guy spawns ads like crazy, then Lamine might be good. But if we're mostly just fighting the boss, then Lamine is, like, kind of trash against this guy, probably. And then, obviously I don't have Del Carlo, and I'm not going to use Kane. So, yeah. Most likely, this is like your best, most powerful group of the 3 of them anyway. Okay, but I need the middle one. So, probably acapella, because acapella.
This is quite interesting.
So this is just my best guess as the best team that I can make for this guy so far. Let's see what happens. First time fighting him. Oh, I didn't set up my ultimates. That was a mistake. So we're just casting in a random order. Oops. Our damage is feeling kind of mid, to be honest.
Solo performance.
Like, this is not... We're on the lowest level for him. And we're using the team. I don't know about this. Also, I'm not seeing any ads being summoned, unless we're just killing them that fast. He's healing himself a lot. Yeah, this is not going well. Let me just curious what we're doing for damage. Okay, so Livian is doing the most damage. She's definitely our carry here. Makes sense. If the crystals don't break, he heals. Yeah, it looks like it. Our damage was feeling pretty mid. Like, yeah, he was healing, but like we weren't doing like massive damage to him anyway. Alright, so let's restart this.
I'll take care of this.
And I'm not going to change anything about the team other than just set this. I might end up changing the team anyway. But just for right now, I just want to see what happens here again. Well, we weren't able to destroy that crystal in time. Huh. Holding the ultimates for the right time is pretty difficult. I guess because I just don't know really like when he's going to use his crystal thing. Okay, now he's summoned a bunch of dudes. Ooh boy, this is... Our damage is pretty pathetic. And look, he just healed a bunch already. Alright, this is not it. Alright, let's try a different team. Let's try a different team. I am using the recommended vassals, Vic. These are the recommended vassals. Alright, so we're going to try and use Albric. Albric has some good debuffs. So we'll try using him instead of Quinn. I like that suggestion. He's good against bosses in general. And... I'm wondering if I should use someone other than Acapella. Thing is, I don't know if there's really anybody that makes sense that would actually be better than Acapella. Nobody's really jumping out at me that would actually be better in this team. I did turn off the auto cast, and I was manually targeting the crystals. Part of the problem was that I don't know when the crystals spawn, so sometimes I wasn't ready for it. Okay, so let's try just like literally not using our ultimates unless he summons a crystal. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. We could not destroy that crystal at all. Is my damage just super terrible?
I'll take care of this.
Alright, here we go. If this doesn't destroy the crystal... Okay, we actually successfully destroyed the crystal for the first time that time. I feel like I'm missing so much damage by just holding this all the time, though. Because again, I don't know when the crystals are going to spawn. Okay, here we go. Another crystal. Wait. Okay, we'll use her. Okay, we destroyed another crystal. Okay, okay. So the strategy of just like never letting people cast, although I'm going to put on auto cast for this while these ads are out here. How are we not destroying this thing? It has no health. What is happening? Why is it not being destroyed? Okay, what was happening there? When the ads spawned, it looked like I had that crystal down to 0 health, but it just never disappeared. Yes, I think Del Carlo would definitely be better here than Acapella, for sure. But more concerning, why did that crystal seem like it was invincible in that scenario? I mean, I could use Stella instead of Acapella. I'm not sure how relevant that would really be. We could try her. We could try her.
Ah, such exquisite specimens.
Time to break the cycle.
Acapella would be great to have there, though. Because then, if I could use Acapella, then I could use... then I could use Tamasiona instead of Lamia. And we failed to destroy the crystal. Restart.
I'll take care of this.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Stella's animation because we never used her yet. Go, got rid of another crystal. Okay, so we're managing those crystals fine. Their bigger problem is how we're not able to destroy this crystal, because look, we get it down to no health, but it's still there. What is keeping it from dying? I don't understand what interaction I'm missing here. And then he's just healed back to full health. Here, let's quit. Let me read his description again, because there's got to be something I'm missing. Okay, he summons multiple crystal moles, sure. Eliminate enough of them to interrupt Ziggen's skill, otherwise he will restore a large amount of HP. Do I just ignore that crystal completely and only attack the moles? We're going to try ignoring the crystal.
I'll take care of this.
And just go for the ads. Doesn't really, the description didn't really seem to talk about it at all. So we'll see. We'll see. We failed to destroy the crystal. whatever. We'll just keep going for now. The whole update feels light on descriptions. Yeah, I agree. Okay, can we destroy these? Okay, so we just ignore the crystal. We just ignore the, just go straight for the moles, and then the crystal just doesn't matter. Interesting. Okay, then we target this crystal here. Okay, feels like maybe we've cracked the code. This definitely requires manual play. Because, like, if you don't hold your ultimates, then you're just, like, never gonna do the things that you want to do. Okay, we got moles again. Destroy them. We're making good progress this time. Oops, there we go. Messed up a little bit there. Oh, but I ran out of time. So my DPS is still just not good enough. All right. I'm probably just too low of level. I need more investment in the girls, but at least I feel like I figured out the fight. Okay. Yeah, very light on descriptions. I don't know about that. Not really a fan. Like that. I mean, in a way it was kind of cool because we had to, like, you know, experiment and test it, but also it felt a little like just unsure of what the hell was happening. Yeah, I didn't kill the wave of summons in time. Yeah, I messed up with, I used the wrong ultimates and then didn't manage to kill all the ads. But yeah. All right, I feel like I need to get a bit stronger. I mean, I can't even beat the Doom Crypt yet, so trying to beat the Temple of Light is probably, you know, asking a lot. So we're gonna do our quick battles here for Restless Spirit. And just get our rewards. Hello? There's something else I can claim? Is that it? Why do I still have an alert here? Oh, right here. I'm blind.
fulfilling day indeed.
Kind of too bad that that boss fight isn't set up better for Livian. I feel like they should have had him summon ads all the time, so it could be more of a Livian showcase. Quick battling Restless is better than quick battling Doom Crypt Stage 2. Well, you can't quick battle the Crypt. That's why I didn't bother. But no, it's not better. But I can't beat Stage 3, and I can't quick battle before that. Alright, that's right. I don't want to redeem those yet. Okay. So let's see if we can get some equipment. Also, I have bad equipment on our two new girls. So that's also part of the reason why I could probably be doing a lot more damage. So let's see if we got anything better for her now. Ooh, okay, so we got... Interesting, that's actually a church piece. But we got at least some tier 9 equipment for her. And that's it. We don't have anything else.
What beautiful dream would you like to have today?
Oh yeah, she is a member of the church, so that makes sense. I really don't have any medium bloodborne armor. That's kind of crazy. I guess Stella? But she doesn't even have any anyway. I have no medium bloodborne amp. That's crazy. What about Bella?
We have a wonderful selection.
No. I literally don't have any. On Otavia, I guess?
Let the wicked die as they deserve, and the good
I have
meet their
one
end with
piece
grace.
and it's on Otavia.
Nothing more.
Wow, okay. Well, apparently that's like the hole in my my armor. Quite literally. So Livian just has to wait. Okay, what about for Alexi? Okay, so light bloodborne armor. Do I have anything from that I can give her? Light bloodborne. What about from mask? Can I just take armor from
I
her?
understand your reaction.
Not really. Oh, you can now quick battle floor 2? They patched it with the newest update? I didn't even check. Well, thanks for telling me after the fact, chat. No, it's okay. That makes a lot more sense, though. That was so annoying that you couldn't do that. But yes, that is a good update. Tomorrow, I will do that. So yeah, I don't know if I have any lightweight bloodborne armor either. Oh yeah, he's from the church. There's no one I can steal armor from? She's from Kingdom. Nothing for Alexi either. I guess I could take it from Fanny. She has one piece. Or I could take it from Lamine, but I mean, I'm using Lamine.
Why in the world?
So we'll just leave it on her. I guess it just is what it is right now. Livian and Alexi just have the best that they can have at the moment. That's unfortunate. Has the game had any free skins so far or all paid? Yes, there have been some free ones. Alright, let's do some more of our dailies. Interesting boss battle. Interesting boss battle. Actually seems kind of cool. But instructions were definitely unclear. That seems to be the most like manual action required for any fight that I've done so far. So that's cool. I actually appreciate that.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Okay, let's use our two new girls in this.
Is it time take care of this.
Okay, so we need a crescent moon. I don't think there are any crescent moons that I don't have their thing for already. So we'll just... use Letitia for the fun of it. Why not? Okay, and then are there any new moons that I don't have their thing for yet? It's mostly full moons that I need to get. Oh, I might be done. I might be done. Okay, well then we'll just put Bella in here.
All raw materials
Cool.
for my merchandise.
And we'll move Letitia over, I guess.
I'll do my best.
Maybe this way.
I'll do my best.
Is it time to wake up?
Let's go like that. All right.
That's not a customer. Then send it to hell. That's not a customer.
Oh, I can turn on auto. I was like, why aren't they using their skills? Oh, nice. All right, so immediately we're starting out with Livian's ability. As a book. That seems appropriate. And yes, we'll take the sulfur. How should I position this? Maybe like this. And we'll take the honey.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
The book is titled Life Without Pants. Alright.
Then send it to hell.
Guess we'll take this. Sure. My board configuration is kind of strange this time. Dude, I can't use any of these? Alright, whatever.
Purify the tainted souls.
Dude, all those red crystals are kind of crazy. Like from, what is it, Alexi's burst or whatever? It kind of looks like Kane's burst, except, like, way cooler. Like, the effect is a lot bigger. His is like one little, like, crack. Wait, do I need this for anything? No. Dude, I am getting bad luck on the items today. I guess we'll take another one of these. Just take this stupid square? Sure. Dude, her AoE definitely is a very large area. Makes her good in this game mode, I suppose. Oh, nice. Alright. Finished her book. Dude, I've been getting honey like every single time. Move some of these things out of the way. Sure. Yeah, we'll take that. Letitia hasn't even had anything to do. Nothing's gotten close enough. Cool, we'll take that. But it looks like I need to reorganize. We'll move it up here. Dude, Bella with her toy chest or whatever it is makes her summons kind of wild. Like, look how many summons we have on the field. Alright, we don't need that for anything. Sure. I see the quick battle feature for Mausoleum. I did not. Dude, they added quick battle things for a bunch of things, I guess. Although, could I still get new character items with that? It seems like that would be too easy.
Purify the tainted souls before the face of justice. What chance do evil and intrigue?
Before the face of justice. I see quick clear. But I feel like, yeah, I doubt you could get the new items. So, I mean, that's good. You know, it's nice that that's like an option. But definitely still trying to fill out the gallery first, you know. At least we were able to get... get one. I was hoping we could get both of them today, but yeah. Yeah, you have to actually craft their item, yeah. Alright, Infinite Abyss.
Not.
The hour of execution has come.
Do we want to leave this team? Let's leave this team. I just kind of make fun teams for the tower. I mean, this is like a bunch of strong units anyway. Yeah, you can only do one run a day anyway. Well, I guess that's not true. You could do more than one run a day, but there wouldn't really be any point in doing the second run anyway. So needing to do a manual one before quick battle would be kind of silly.
The hour of execution has come.
Yeah, once you've gotten all the items crafted, that'll definitely be nice, yeah. And then that'll still just give you an excuse to do it, like, every once in a while, right? Because you get a new character and then you have to like craft a new item. Because I actually do enjoy the game mode. It's not something that I feel like is a major chore, you know what I mean?
Before the face of justice.
I think it's one of the more fun ones.
The hour of execution has come.
Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Additional runs get you the milestones faster. Yeah, although I think I'm already on the highest one. But I guess, yeah, if you're starting out, you can do more.
I bathe in the radiance of
But at this point, it kind of doesn't make a difference.
cleaning is
Always get your blood chalices. Ooh, nice. We have a perfect church shard. We'll do that in a minute. We're almost done.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Did your first ever 3-round Nikkei PvP? You're talking about Special Arena? You did Special Arena for the very first time? Today? That seems hard to believe. Is that not what we're talking about? I should level up. I think I have enough to level up. I probably should have done that at the beginning. Do I have armor for Albert? I do have armor for Albert. Cool. Okay.
Ever ready to
So,
slay those
level up Darcius.
upholding Order's edict.
Level up
must
Piera. Ooh, we're at the big 181.
There is still room to
But
improve.
I am prepared because I always get divine blood drops. Like I said, get your chalices.
I think I've grown stronger.
high efficiency, higher profit.
I will fulfill your expectations.
So no farming needed.
I still have strength to spare.
There we go.
I didn't startle you with my appearance. did
We've
I?
only been playing since September. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't realize you were that new to Nikkei. Gotcha. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Congrats on doing your first special arena. Dude, this art for Livian, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Okay, Blood Arena. I didn't play for a couple days, actually. I just didn't have time to log in. So I missed like 2 or 3 days this last week. Okay, so we can probably take rank 73 without a problem. Maybe? I don't know, they actually look like they might be strong. We'll see, we'll see.
The hour of execution has come.
I'll do my best.
Heed the final bit. Revel in death.
Alright, Seraphina versus Timeless Iona. Heal us, Seth. Heal us. Oh no, Albrecht went down. Ooh, it's battle of attrition. I think I might get it here with this burst from Seraphina. Yeah, alright, now we just gotta clean him up.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Okay, this should be a pretty easy round to win. I think we got this one without a problem. They have a very similar team to me, actually, but I feel like I have the better version of it here. I mean, I've got Timeless Iona on my side, so... Dude, both having Story-Eyed Iona, though, is making this battle, like, drag on. Hopefully I don't go to time. I feel like I'm getting ahead, though. Having Stella or Fanny would definitely be nice in this matchup. There we go, there we go.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Alright, this one might be a little bit harder, but I think we have advantage. They're going to be tankier, but I have more offense for sure. Augustine goes down. Noah summons. Oh, their tank went down. Theophane is down. Dude, there's so much going on the screen. With two Bellas? Okay, we got there, we got there. Clean sweep, clean sweep. Can I beat this team? Oh, wouldn't let me scroll. There we go. This is kind of a scary team, too. We'll try it. We'll try it.
The hour of execution has come.
Ah, such exquisite specimens.
I'll do my best.
I feel like this round is probably going to be a loss. Oh, I didn't have them set up. We'll go Albrecht. Seraphina. Dude, the shield from Starry-Eyed Iona is just, like, so miserable to deal with. I really needed to do, like, a Pierce team if I wanted my best chance at winning this. But we might eke this out anyway. Dude, they just have Timeless Iona. Nice, we got there, we got there.
Past or future. Every me stands with you now.
Okay, and then we have advantage in this fight for sure. Although they do have Fanny versus my Starry-Eyed Iona, which isn't great, but I think I'd still be very surprised if we lost this one. Okay, we're set up here. Good. Do we got a jellyfish girl in this game? We got a jellyfish girl in Nikkei now. And we got it. Oh, well, not quite. Quinn is over there being tanky for a second. Alright, this is the match that we probably lose, but it's okay. We already won 2 out of 3, so we get the win anyway. Let's see how it goes. We got Noah versus Noah on this match. Ooh, alright. Yeah, they're going to take the win here. Alright, but we got the victory overall. Nice. So 2 for 2 today. And got to rank 52. That's a little bit better. We started in like rank 84 or something like that.
Conflict intertwine. Great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
Was Timeless Iona part of the half anniversary event? The game has not had a half anniversary. Half anniversary should be in December, actually. So she was like a 3-month anniversary, I guess. I'm pretty sure she was after 3 months. And that's exactly, no, maybe less than that. Because I started like a little over 2 months into the game, and that was her event. So that's more or less where it was. Okay. Wait, oh yeah, I need to do these fights. This is kind of a close battle. I'm gonna quick battle it though. Let's see if we get it. Yes, we did. Nice.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Hydrate, hydrate.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give. Past or future, every me stands with you now. Where violence and conflict intertwine. Past or future, every me. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
Haven't taken a loss yet.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Where violence and conflict intertwine.
Okay.
Great.
So I guess that's it. I just have this because of the exchange, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll stay away from that for now. Can't wait to see me MLB Celine. Yeah. Let's go to the vault. And I think that was the last thing I needed to do so we can open our shard.
The longest journey begins.
Dude, that's still so crazy. I can't believe I got both Alexi and Livian in one pull. I will still like caution everybody against pulling on that banner, because your chances of getting Livian are very low. And so, like I said, you got to go all in. And like, if you have a lot of resources, you get the pity after doing 15 multis. So, you know, it's not like the worst thing. But if you know, are low on resources, be careful. And clearly they're good against the new boss gimmick. And I have certainly not done thorough testing. I've literally just used them now. But they don't seem like they're going to be, like, you know, overthrowing, like, Timeless Iona and, like, Seraphina and Van Helsing, you know. Like they're strong, but you're going to be fine without them, you know. So don't stress. I just got crazy lucky. I did not pull for Del Carlo. Should I pull for Del Carlo? I think it's probably time to go to Nikke. I might do some more pulls for her on that banner, though, another time. All right, so we're going to open our shard. What are we hoping for here? Probably just a Van Helsing. If not, Fanny, Albrecht, Acapella. They would be great options. Even Piera slightly, just because I have the summon team. Other people aren't super great. But we have some very good options here. All right. Pray for me, guys. This is our last bit of luck that we need before we switch over to Nikke.
How bothersome. Guess I should at least say hello.
I love how he knows it. Agaris knows it. He shows up and he's like, this is bothersome. I guess I should at least say hello. Like, he knows he's not even wanted. Oh my god. Alright, that's hilarious. That's when the voice lines line up. That's too funny. Okay. Well.
We meet again.
At least I like Agaris as a character. He's the only ancestor I don't have yet, too. I don't have,
Wish to add more kindling to these.
what is it, Incendiary Agaris, or whatever he's called? Yeah.
A fulfilling day.
Alright. Agaris jump scare, yeah. Okay. It's time to switch to Nikke. Well, a little conflicted about the update. Cool new units, although I'm a little concerned. I just kind of want to like summarize my thoughts here as I switch to the next game. Really cool new units, but it does make me concerned about the trend going forward for all the rest of the units. They seem powerful, but the double or like 2 units on the same banner is kind of lame. The boss battle, the new boss battle, is actually really fun. I like that it required a lot of manual play, but instructions were very unclear. So hopefully watching me figure it out helped you guys. What else can I say about this? The new minigame is fun, and the controls work on PC, which is a huge W. So that's cool. Overall, I mean, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. But some things that are a little concerning, I would say. Let me recenter this. Are the new units designed to attract new players? Maybe? A certain kind of player? Yes, I am sure that is what the new units are for, yes. On the other hand, Nikke has the complete opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to units. We're continuing the theme, though, with Modernia. Modernia looks like she fits right in with Livian and Alexi, which I'm a huge fan of Modernia's design. So, like I said, I'm into it. I just don't want everybody to look like that. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so update for Nikke dropped earlier. New Celine. I won't be doing polls for her. As I said in my video, she's a safe skip for anybody. She does have uses. She's not a terrible unit, but she's far from a must pull. You know, we won't know until things happen, but I wouldn't be surprised to see her show up in a water raid. But she's certainly not an essential unit. So, you know, that's all I can really say about her. She's a bit odd, but does have some decent ability, if not just for her large cooldown reduction, you know what I mean? Lone Syndicate got Celine in 5 multis. Congrats. That's pretty good. I'm gonna make my Nikke screen a little smaller. It's kind of like taking up too much room here. Okay. Move this shit down. Alright, so there's not a whole lot to do with Nikke right now, obviously. Like, it's always like a little bit of a, like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just like after a major event like Anniversary that's so cool, and that's gone, it always feels like a little empty, you know? You're like, well, what's there to do now, you know? Even though, like, sure, we do have this this ticket event. It's definitely a lot less exciting. But we need the break. Our resources need the break. Stoked to have another event shop to buy pulls for winter/New Year's units. Yeah, exactly. She's proud of her crane. She's very proud of her crane. She's like, look at this origami. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's grown-up things. Only grown-ups know how to make origami. Honestly, as I'm sure you could tell already, Celine is the type of character that was not meant for me. Her personality annoys me. Okay. So we're going to go through the dailies and, of course, our event. Oh, co-op is up. But I have a member account review to do, okay? So we're going to be doing Vic's account review after I do the dailies. So we still have quite a bit to do. We're not going to do co-op tonight, okay? Unless... Okay, I'll say this. I'm going to start a lobby, okay? If, no matter who you are, if we can create a party right now, we'll do some runs, okay? But we're not gonna like wait for people, okay? I'll give you all 2 minutes. If we can get 5 people in that time, we'll do it. And that would be cool. We can all get some better rewards, get some rusted bones. I'm here for it. But we got to keep it moving. So I'll just do my normal mode runs on my own if we can't get enough people to hop in here. This is just kind of like a spur of the moment decision. This is the first break in building a Nikke since you think March. Honestly, like it's just been building one Nikke after another. I agree, Lone Syndicate. It's been a pretty crazy year, and I'm glad that we're getting a break. 2 minutes is not enough time to load the sync data on your PC. Hop in, y'all. Hop in. We got 1 more minute. 1 more minute. I think a lot of people are just going to see this as impossible to get in time. So we're probably just not going to get there. I made it difficult intentionally. Oh, Vermouth made it in. Don't waste Vermouth's time, okay? We need 3 more people. Don't make me kick out Vermouth in the next 30 seconds. Okay? We need 3 more. And if Vermouth Olive doesn't get to play in the next 30 seconds, it's your fault specifically. Vermouth's phone loaded fast. Vic is still trying. Oh, Dealin made it in. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all. Come on. Come on now. I'll give a slight grace period here. Slight grace period. Oh my god, Serenity just joined. I'll give another 30 seconds. We need 1 person. How many channel members do we even have in here? Normally this is supposed to be for channel members. Did co-op just go up? Yes. It probably started just a few minutes ago. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. All right, we're going to cancel, guys. We're going to cancel. I apologize. We got to keep it moving. Yes, Vermouth was a member. I don't think anybody else in here was a member. Thanks for trying, y'all. Thanks for trying. All right. Normal mode. Vic didn't make it in time, so he said start a match with a random because he doesn't want y'all to be mad at him. It's his fault that you didn't get to play. Everybody else in chat failed. I'm kidding everybody. I'm kidding everybody. No, but in all seriousness, like I said, I'm just trying to keep it moving. Because we still have a lot to do tonight. We still have a lot to do. Dude, this loading screen is ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Why isn't this Exia dying? Bro. What is happening? There we go. Alright.
그럼 언제 또 쉴 수 있을까?
You'd have made it if your child didn't have to go to bed right now. It's all good, everybody. I'm just messing with y'all. It's not a big deal. I do like doing co-op runs with you guys. It is a thing, but like I said, just for tonight, just don't have time because we still have to do a whole account review after I finish everything on my account. So that's why we just don't have time right now. Dude, Axia was holding the line. It's true. What language is my game set to? So you don't have to re-download? What? What are we talking about? Why would I have to re-download? But anyway, it's set to Korean, per usual. And it's weak to electric. So we're getting what? A bonus for electric and Elysian units? Who's the best electric Elysian unit? Ein, I guess? Wait, no. She's Missilus? Who is the best electric Elysian unit? I can't even think of anybody. Winter Maiden? That's true, that's true. Alright, nothing I want to buy in here. Maid Privity. Oh yeah, Maid Privity. That's a good call out. For actual DPS, it would be Maid Privity for sure. Winter Maiden obviously would be good, but more of a support. Man, I don't know why I couldn't think of her. Alright, let's advise some Nikes. Chopper, there's no solo raid right now. It just ended. Oh, you meant co-op. Gotcha. Yeah. Yep, co-op just started. When you change voice language, it redowns your audio sources. Yes, I think I'm just confused. I'm like, why would I need to re-download it or whatever? Like I just keep it on Korean all the time. Can't complain about co-op now because it's auto. Yeah, if you're not trying to do challenge runs, it's like whatever it takes. Very little time and effort. That said, everybody should try and do at least like some kind of challenge run, because the rewards for the bones are really good. Obviously, it's annoying playing with randoms, but at least try and get some score on the board, you know? Oh, I see what you're saying, Vic. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Wait, so are you changing it to Korean right now? That would be helpful. How do you get Bond level 35? Do I need a unit with core 7? No. So, you changed it to Korean? Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Only Pilgrims and Overload or Overspec units can get past Bond level 30. And you just need max limit break. Every other unit, you just need 2 stars, and they can go up to 30. But Pilgrims can go to 40 if you have MLB. Oh, I said, oh no, that was the right thing. Okay. All right, open some inventory. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Do I need wind? Do I need wind? I do need wind, okay. I'm kind of low on a lot of elements right now, actually. Hey, 2 new ones. And one of them is an SSR? Walk run? Nice. That's a good one. I feel like I get duplicates of stickers so much that whenever I actually get a new one, I'm shocked. So I really committed to the whole purple theme, and I'm actually using Amelia's frame now, just to like make everything purple possible. I even made my background a purple background. Not that you can even see it, but you know. Yeah, we have a co-op lobby to organize parties. So if anybody wants to do co-op and you're on my Discord, you can definitely find a group of people there. Alright, let's go through these event stages. I gotta say, as much as I'm not a fan of Celine, and I'm like not particularly interested in this art is really nice. I love the like kind of golden hour lighting on the left, and like the soft lighting from the bright sun on the right, and like the complementary colors of like the orange and the blue. Like this is really aesthetically pleasing. Dang, it's raining pretty hard outside. The lady reminds you of old Rosanna. I could see it. I can definitely see it. You know, they did a good job of making her look old. Which might sound like a weird thing to comment on, but I feel like in a lot of anime style visuals, everyone either looks the same age, or there's like 3 different ages. They're either like a child and they're drawn all like round and like, this is a little kid, I'm a baby, you know, or anybody who's like teenager to adult, even if they're like 60, like all looks exactly the same, right? Until they get old, and then they're drawn in like the old geezer style, where like now suddenly they're like super wrinkly and like just the whole art style has changed and like they're hunched over and whatever. But like most of the time it's like, oh, old person just looks exactly the same as the 15-year-old, but they're drawn with like gray hair instead of brown hair or whatever, right? But I think in this case, they actually did a good job of making like an old-ish person, like putting some wrinkles on her face, but still like not looking like an ancient grandma, you know? Like, they did a good job with that, I think. And I think that's like really uncommon in this kind of art style. Who's the oldest looking playable Nikkei? Oh boy, I don't know, that's hard. Are there any like old looking Nikkeis at all? Dang, there's some Brid action for you. You'd say Mary. Mary's a decent choice. I could also see Brid as well, actually. Brid and Mary both feel like they're a little older. But like a little older, that's like 35. Like they still don't look old at all, right? Like a bunch of them look like they're like 20 to 25. Like... Trying to think if there's like anybody else that seems like maybe a little bit on the older side. Ludmilla, I could see Ludmilla. Ludmilla's another good option. Yeah, and see what I mean? Like you can tell this is not a young person, but she's not like a hunched over grandma. Like, and this is just super rare in anime. I don't know why, but so I just want to give a quick shout out to the artists for like making a good like older kind of adult, you know? Okay, anything else to open? No. Wait, what? Oh, I need to collect my mission rewards. To the shop. Let me take a quick look at the Nikkeis and see if there's anybody else that I feel like is like maybe kind of older looking. Yeah, maybe Grave is a little bit older looking. Anybody else? Maybe Marshana? Maybe Yulha. Possibly Sugar, even. We already said Ludmilla. Mary, we already talked about. Maybe Aid. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, again, like, oldest is, like, maybe mid-30s. Like everybody looks very young. Which, I mean, you know, makes sense since they're Nikkeis. Like, there would be no reason for them to have old bodies, you know? Yeah, exactly, Warlock. Yeah, Nikkeis can't really look old since the age to become a Nikkei is, like, 15 to 25. And they have, like, you can swap out their bodies, right? I mean, they're all mechanical. Alright, let's go to the Ark.
지킬 수 있어서 다행이에요.
끝났군요. 이제 함께 쉬러 가시죠. 잘 가요.
보셨나요? 당신의 왕이 승리를 가져왔답니다.
이렇게 된 이상 나도 안 봐줘. 파워 120%로 전투 끝나면 깨워줘.
Ingrid isn't playable, but she fits the bill. Yeah. I mean, I guess same for like Su Yan as well. Obviously, like, you know, a lot of the like human, like government people, like Jameson, etc. They all look a little bit older. Try a random fight here. Alright, enjoy your food, Vermouth. Thanks for watching the stream. Oh, we lost. We lost. Alright, let's try and reorder our teams here. Oh, these are all pretty strong. Maybe we just lose. Maybe we just lose. But we'll try this. Alright, whatever. Okay, to Rookie Arena. Alright, was that it? Do we have one more? That was it. Okay. Tribe Tower is up. Elysian. So if you pulled for Celine, you could use her in today's Tribe Tower. Bulk Arena Quick Battle would be cool. Yeah, I don't know how that would really work, but in theory that would be cool.
함께 맞이하는 아침을 기대하겠습니다. 새벽 휴식 후 신속히 제압한다. 타겟 체크 완료.
It's kind of funny that they have the auto challenge for the main Tribe Tower, but not for the manufacturer ones, which arguably I think would be more useful, because I'm not really doing the main Tribe Tower every day, you know? You actually pulled Liberalia from the free single this week? Wow, that's a huge win. Congrats. Maybe I can do that today. I'll take your luck as a good omen. I'm on a roll, right? I just pulled the 2 Silver and Blood girls in one pull, so...
당신이 무사해서 다행이에요. 임무 완료.
Oh, the boss. Oh, I just noticed. I kept the Silver and Blood lighting the whole time. Gotta switch up the vibes here. I forgot. Yeah, if you're caught up on normal tower, then you'll probably need to manual play anyway. It's a good point. No, I will not purchase these. Thank you very much. Nobody is purchasing those. I feel like that's like the least purchased item in Nikkei. Like, it just doesn't look like that great of a deal. Like, most people are going to buy, like, the monthly passes or, like, the event pass. If they're whales, then they're going to buy, like, the gotcha skins or, like, the big step-up packages and stuff in the cash shop. But I just feel like almost nobody is buying those pop-up shop things. Oh, that's my free daily recruit. Okay, I think that's it, right? I just need to do my free summon and that's it. Then we can do the account review. Ooh, get some custom modules. Oh, for those of you who didn't see on Discord yesterday, so I had been re-rolling Liberalia a million times. I used all of my custom modules and re-rolled her like once a day, every day, up until the end of the raid to try and get her some charge speed. Could never get a single line of charge speed. Okay. Right after reset, when it ended, I got a line of charge speed here and a line of charge speed here. How was it that the day after it mattered, I managed to get 2 lines of charge speed, which I had been trying for so hard. Oh well, it's not a big deal. But I just found it really ironic. It's like laughing in my face. Alright, here we go. Liberalio. 2-star Liberalio. Not happening. Okay. Okay, I think that is it. We are ready to do the account review. Yeah. Okay. Let me log out. Vic, make sure you're logged out as well. I almost asked what server you're on. Vic is in my union. He's one of our sub leaders, actually. So he is on the NA union, on the NA server. Verification code login. All right, let me get your info. You already sent me a DM on Discord. Okay, just sent the code. Let me know as soon as you get it, Vic. Okay, logging in. It's taking a long time to load. Hydrate, hydrate. All right. We got there. Immediately starting off flexing the MLB Snow White. Love to see it. It's such a cool background. Somehow you guys know the sob story. I don't have it yet. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I'm glad that Vic does. Let's check and see what else is in this lobby. We got the Gotcha Skin Drake burst animation. This one's hilarious. Milk. All right, wasn't expecting this. Okay, she looks good though. I like it. Milk is underappreciated. Crow, also underappreciated. I'm sure a certain someone in chat will appreciate her, though. I've always been a low-key Crow fan. She was on my very first team when I started the game. She was one of my first SSRs, and I used Crow. Who else? Sugar. Another old-school, well-liked unit. Pretty cool background. We'll bring it back to Snow White, though. All right. So, for those of you just joining, this is an account review. I do account reviews for channel members who join as cultured graduates, which is the highest level of membership you can do. Of course, if you do the tier 3 sub, the highest one on Twitch, that qualifies you as well. And this is just a way for me to kind of like say thank you, give like something directly back to those that want to support the channel directly, because I don't really make any money off of this. You know, Google AdSense is like literal pennies, and so, you know, it's the channel members that actually like support this. So thank you, and today specifically thank you to Vic. This is a little bit of a special one because Vic is also in my union. I run an NA union since day one. It's called Just Do It, and we're currently recruiting. We're trying to find some more replacement strong players because we just had someone retire. So hit me up and let me know. But yeah, everybody, please say thank you to Vic for sharing his account, and we'll take a look at what's in here. Now, typically, when I do an account review, it kind of depends like whose account it is, right? Sometimes I try and give advice on like what they need to strive for, some things that they should work on, maybe like mistakes they made, or like what are the best things in their account. Vic pretty much knows what's up. I don't expect there to be like a whole lot of critique for me to do here, although I will offer some if I see things to point out. But mostly this is probably just gonna be like a flex for him to be able to like show people what he's got here. So looks like we have the Harvester banner. Like to see it. Interesting team here. He's got the whole Snow White thing going on. I like it. I like it. Following in my footsteps of Snow White fandom. Pretty high power. That's very nice to see. And he's got some pretty significant frames showing up here. Notably, the Providence frame 3. Love to see that one. Let's see. 175 Nikes, 135 costumes. He has almost every costume. There's 138 in the game. If you haven't seen my skin tier list, that went up a few days ago. So he has almost every skin in the game. That's kind of crazy. And he has passed every hard mode campaign stage. That is also very impressive. And of course, all of the normal stages as well. Even I'm only on campaign 39 something. So good work. Okay, so he did send me a message with some things that he wanted me to look at. So he said check extra gear in the inventory. So wants to look at the advised / bond of Nikkei's. Wants to look at every SSR with its manufactured gear or manufactured gear, and then every Nikkei has a doll equipped. Wait, do you mean that literally every Nikkei you have has a doll equipped? That's kind of crazy, if that's true. Review your wish list. We'll do that. Check your synchro. Okay. And check cubes. Hard mode progress. Tribe tower progress. We already took a look at that. And then for rankings, arena placement, frame collection, costume gacha, top 12 DPS Nikkeis. Okay. Okay. 41, 42 have yet to do. You know what? That's true. Yeah, for some reason my brain was like 40 was the last one, but you're right. We're actually on chapter 42. My mistake. All right. So let's go. He wants to see the rest of his frame. So yeah, let's take a look at the whole frame collection. Wait, what? Why won't it let me see it? Please select the avatar from you wish to use in your profile. Okay. I should be able to look at the whole collection. Why wouldn't it let me? That's kind of strange. I guess we can just look at it here. Normally, if you're looking at someone's player card, you can just click on this. But I guess, all right, whatever. Anyway, we'll look at them this way. So for raid frames... All right, so some of the older ones are like lower rank. What is this one? Ultra Frame 2, okay. So we're getting frame 2, frame 2, frame 2, frame 2. What's his first frame 3? Behemoth frame. The first one that started it all. This this was the buggiest raid, and we've had buggy union raids ever since then. But it looks like that's the first one you got the third rank 3 frame on, so congrats. And then let's see, White Ice Dragon, Modernia, Material H, Massive Object, the second one actually. Wait, where's the first one? Did you skip that one? Interesting. So no... Oh, okay, because it was frame 2 on Massive Object. Gotcha. All right. But then you got you leveled up. I see what happened. I didn't recognize what the 2 looked like. Black Snake frame 3. This is one that I regret actually not doing. I didn't really bother to do this solo raid, and it's a very cool frame. Gluttony, Providence. This is the one that I normally use. Very nice. Hologram Kraken, Ziz, Mother Whale, Merciless Judge, and then we're going to the rerun ones. I give 0 shits about these, but you took the time to get them, so congrats, you got all the rerun ones. All right. I'm being a hater. So Vic is not a day 1 player as far as I know, but an early player. But I don't think he's actually day 1, but I could be wrong. I'll let him answer that in chat. Okay, so let's take a look at his units. Just look at a quick overview, and then we're going to look at his inventory, and then come back to the units. All right, so most powerful unit is Rappy. Not too surprised there. I mean, Rappy is obviously extremely strong, one of the best units in the game. And very worth investing in. Has the gotcha skin for it. And he's got maxed out equipment, maxed out skills, maxed out doll. Yeah, that checks out. Ein. He's always talked about the fact that he has a super strong Ein, and yeah, second strongest Nikkei, and she's maxed out. Very nice. We'll come back and take a more detailed look in a second. Number 3 is Snow White. Love to see it. Core 5. I'm super jealous. Max Core Helm. Got a lot of max cored up units here. Nice. Max Core Modernia too. With my favorite skin. Cool, cool, cool. Anything else that really got the Scarlet Gotcha skin. Fuck you, Shift Up. Fuck you. Alright. Ooh, I like this skin for Siren. I think this one's really good. If I didn't have the gotcha, I would have gotten this one. It's pretty nice. Do you have the gotcha skin for her? Let's see. You do. Okay, cool. But you're using the new one for now. Fair enough. This one's a really nice look. Anything else that really stands out here as significant? Love to see Drake in the maid outfit. That's funny. You have her in the maid outfit here, but you have a race car in the lobby. Nice. You got the Ava units. So we got Asuka. We got other Asuka. We got both Rays. Very good. Very good. Eve, Raven, A2. All right. You got all my favorite collab units. That's good. That's good. The summer skin on Freema. I approve. I approve. Maximum break on Nihilister. Nice, nice. Not a lot of people have done it. Like to see it. You pulled for Celine. Alright, I mean, you know, like I said, she's not terrible. Still, I'm surprised you wanted to use your resources to get Celine right now. You're not exactly rolling in it, but congrats on getting your Celine. Okay, so let's take a look at his inventory. Okay, so we have 3 of these just sitting here. I'm not sure why you have them locked, but this is how you're going to get your copies of Chime or whoever you want to use. Interesting. Okay, we have a lot of manufactured gearboxes saved up. That's good, that's good. It's very good to have a stockpile of these. Interesting, you have locks on basically everything, and then you just unlock it when you want to use it? I've never seen somebody do that. Huh. And you haven't opened your 3rd anniversary gift either. Interesting, interesting use of the locks, I gotta say. Okay. Materials, whatever. Let's take a look at the equipment. Yep. Alright, so we have a lot of manufactured gear. Dang, that is a lot of manufactured gear. You've been stocking up. Dude, you got 19 Pilgrim Attacker chest pieces, 21 boots. Dude, I thought I had a lot when I had like 12 of them. What are you doing with this, bro? Do you not have it equipped on like pilgrims you're not using? Hold up, let me see, let me see. Hold up. Pilgrims, do they all have gear on them? Dude, I think they do all have gear. Did you just buy, did you like whale out buying a ton of gear? Because that's like an excessive amount of extra gear to have. That's crazy. This is your pride? Alright, I will pronounce you King of Equipment. That's fair. Due to saving for Nikkei too. Like, I just don't even... How did you even get this much equipment? like, what are you doing with this? Like, I mean, maybe you whaled for a lot of equipment. But if you did, you just wanted to spend money to buy, like, your 21st copy of... You didn't farm Kraken for the longest time. I see, I see. So instead of doing custom modules every day, you did a lot of interception to get manufactured gear. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, all right. I will say this is a unique collection. I have not seen an account that is like this ever before. You get a unique star. There you go. All right. Everybody in chat is like, what is happening with this? Okay. So let's go back and look at your Nikkeis in more detail. Man hasn't overloaded or leveled a gear in all of 2025. You can get gear with money, yes. Yes, you can. You'd have to be spending a lot of money to get gear, though, because it's in, like, the super whaley things. There's no, like, lower kind of purchases to get gear. Oh, dude, I saw the non-manufactured gear, yes. It's a lot. It's a lot. It kind of calls into question, though, like, at what cost? Like, who have you not been leveling up? Like, let's look at, like, a random Nikkei. That, like, maybe you would have used at one point. Let's see, like, Rupee. No leveled gear. All right, there we go. That checks out. Let's see about another one. Maybe who's like an older Nikkei that maybe you would have used. Volume. Yep, you don't even have her leveled up. This is why you have so much non-manufactured gear. I'm seeing how this is possible. Leona. Yep. All right, bro. Level some of these units. What are we doing here? Okay, so let's start going through these like in more detail one by one here. This is actually going to be a bit of a more interesting account review than I expected. Okay. So Rappy, she's got a maxed out treasure, maxed out skills, a resilience cube. I personally put Bastion on her, but like, I'm not sure it really makes a difference. A lot of people would argue that resilience is just best on like every unit, which I can kind of see it. But for MGs in general, I prefer the Bastion cube personally. Okay, so you got 5, 5, 5, 5. It also depends on what boss you're fighting, I should say. Some bosses move around a lot, or they'll jump off the screen momentarily, or whatever. Or just various things will happen where you have to like take cover more, and Resilience Cube is definitely much better in those situations. Some bosses just kind of tank it for 3 minutes, and then I think Bastion is better in those situations. Anyway, let's see what your lines are on Rappy. So we got a really nice blue roll of elemental damage, and then you got attack and ammo capacity. These are all high rolls too, even though they're not blue. A black line of attack. Yo, that's crazy. And elemental damage. Blue line of elemental damage, critical damage, and attack. And then blue line of elemental and attack. All right, so highly optimized Rappy. I mean, technically not perfect. Like, you know, you're missing a line here. You're missing a line there. But, like, you have the important things. This is a very, very powerful Rappy. Congrats. Let's see, what else? Okay, so Ein. The unit that I have purposely never built. You currently don't have her equipped with anything. I assume you put a cube on her when you use her. Rappy Red Hood is slow at reloading. Yes, that's true. Okay, so what does her helmet do? Charge damage, elemental, and crit rate. Attack, crit rate, and elemental. Black line of elemental and attack. Ammo, charge damage, and a black line of elemental. Whoa. Let's see. So you have 2 black lines of elemental damage on her. That is really crazy. And she's max cord. And obviously all this is maxed out. It's funny that you just don't have a cube on her right now. Well, as someone who doesn't use Ein, I don't think I can offer any critiques here. Clearly you've invested in her a lot. I mean, if anything, like... You know, I guess, like, lock these and then try and get your 3rd line on here. Because it probably wouldn't be too hard to get your 2nd line, right? And you could get, like, a random ammo or crit damage on there or something. If you're really into Ein, I'm going to say you should go for it. Lock these and, like, you know, get something in there. But yeah, this is a pretty OP Ein. Definitely the strongest one I have personally seen. Alright, Snow White. Here's my girl. Currently has this cube on her, which I gotta say, I really like this. The Destruction Cube. This is, in theory, a very good cube. This is just one that lags behind everything, right? It's only level 8. But damage to parts is very good. This is also a cube that I have been working on in the background. Because I think this could be like a top, like 3 or 4 best cubes. Obviously, against some fights, this just doesn't do anything. But if you're fighting a boss that has a lot of parts, this could actually be pretty insane once it's leveled up. So I like that. And maxed out skills, very nice. All right. So, nice. I like that even the boots are leveled up. Love to see it. And let's see what kind of lines you have here. So, you have elemental and attack. Really poo-poo roll on attack, but still, you have elemental and attack. It's easy enough to just reset attributes, and that'll get better. Elemental damage, charge damage, and crit rate. If you're using her with Miranda, the crit rate is kind of useless. I mean, honestly, like, this is still, like, pretty good rolls, right? You got elemental damage and charge damage. Back in the day, crit rate would have been good, especially because, like, you know, if you're trying to crit fish with her, like, over and over again in a boss battle or something, it helps with that. But nowadays, with, like, Treasure Miranda, it's just, like, not something that I would really have. Nice. Blue line of elemental damage. That is awesome. And then we got crit damage. That's very good. And attack right here. These are really good. Relatively low roll on this attack again. But blue roll on elemental damage is fantastic. Really good. Really good. So you could, like, lock the elemental and then just reset attributes until you get a higher attack. And, like, the crit damage is kind of like whatever. Like, hopefully it goes up too, but, like, kind of not a big deal. On boots, elemental damage and attack. There you go. You got the essentials. These are both pretty good rolls too. You know, probably not worth trying to, like, kill yourself over getting, like, a crit damage or something on the third line here. Because that would be absolutely miserable. But yeah, dude, awesome Snow White. Congrats on building her, and yeah, you have a few little things you can improve there, but very, very good. Used all your rocks, yeah, everybody. All right, Treasure Helm. With the gotcha skin, nice. We can get her favorite wallpaper too. We're getting a hug. What does she have? Maxed out skills. She's got a resilience cube on her. And then one line of elemental damage. Elemental damage. Ew, hit rate. Ammo capacity. Charge damage, elemental damage, and crit rate. And then attack and elemental damage. Pretty good rolls, but honestly, like, her rolls kind of don't matter. Like, Helm just doesn't do that much damage. Like, a lot of times she's an off burst, and even if you are bursting with her, her damage is still, like, pretty bad generally compared to like whoever your other main burst 3 is. So I wouldn't stress on re-rolling her much. You know, these are decent. You have 4 lines of elemental anyway, so, you know, honestly, like, getting more charge speed on her would be nice. I feel like charge speed is maybe the most important thing for her, actually, because the faster you can get those fully charged shots for, like, effective healing, the better. But it's like, again, I wouldn't really stress about her her overload lines at all, to be honest. You want me to re-roll Snow White arms? Like, re-roll the arms right now on stream? And lock the elemental damage? I have terrible luck with re-rolls, dude. Are you sure you want me to do this? I'm notorious for having bad luck on collectibles and overload lines. But we can do this. Ideally, we'll keep the charge damage, and then crit rate will turn into attack. Let's see how this goes. Everybody pray for Vic. Let's see if we can get something good here. I told you. This was a bad idea. We're going to keep the effects. I'm not rolling that again. All right. Naga, looking beautiful in her gotcha skin. I feel like this gotcha skin was my most underrated when it first came out. I'm not, like, that upset that I missed it, but, like, I feel like I was like, it's not very good, but it's pretty good. Interesting, you got a maxed out treasure on her too. Again, her lines kind of don't matter. Yeah, looks like you didn't really bother to re-roll these either, so that's fine. Max core, though, very nice. One of the few max core units that I have as well. Probably from the pity. Black Shadow Scarlet. Nice. Got the maxed out treasure. Currently using the OG skin. I like it. I like it. But you do have the gotcha. Core 6. Interesting that you didn't max out her skills. I mean, arguably, this is like her least important skill. But I mean, it's Black Shadow Scarlet. Like, why are we not just going all the way on her? I just max this, dude. Just max this. Like, you know, just go all in on Black Shadow Scarlet. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's a lot of materials. But, you know, she's like one of your best units that you're going in with all the time. You might as well have every possible advantage. Alright, maxed out equipment. And we have what? Elemental damage and charge speed. Very nice. Attack, crit rate, and elemental damage. Also very nice. Attack, black line of elemental damage. That's crazy. And then charge speed. Dude, either you've been insanely lucky, or I don't know, because you say that you haven't even been farming Kraken that much to get that many custom modules. How do you have so many like black lines? I feel like so many of your units have like a perfect roll on something. Look at this. Another black line here on ammo and elemental damage. Very good Black Shadow Scarlet. I mean, you have some insane good rolls on a lot of these units. I wish I had your luck. I wish I had your luck. Like, I have some good rolls on some units, but not nearly as many as you have. Alright, Quincy. Nice. One of my favorite units. Max core. Okay, so now we're getting to the units where we don't have maxed out boots. This is kind of the standard thing that you'll use for a lot of them. So we got like 5, 5, 5, 2. Yeah, CP patterns and everything, highest level cubes, maxed all and everything. Exactly. You'll get more CP if you level this skill as well. Alright. So let's see what her lines are. Defense. Ew, gross. Alright. But we got ammo and elemental damage. Elemental and charge speed. Elemental and hit rate. Elemental and defense. Alright. Will you have like the best rolls and the worst rolls on Quincy? Probably fine how she is. Alright, Modernia. Another max core unit. Very nice. All maxed out on her equipment and skills as well. Ooh, black line of attack. And then we got relatively low elemental, but not bad. And then we got max ammo and attack. Elemental hit rate. Good. The all-important hit rate. You guys know that I struggled so long trying to get the hit rate on mine. Crit damage, and attack, and ammo. Ooh, nice that you got that like third line of ammo. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth trying to like min-max Modernia that much, but there definitely are some improvements. Like there's a very low roll of attack on the boots here. Kind of low here. Although you have a max one here. I don't know, she's good. There's certainly, if you have some extra custom modules to throw at her though, you could make some improvements. Okay, Red Hood, another max one, and with the gotcha skin, looking very nice. Ooh, is it hot in here? Alright. Skills are maxed. Very good, very good. And what do we have here? Attack and elemental damage. I would get some charge speed on her if you can. Elemental, crit damage and attack. Elemental ammo. Elemental attack. Alright, so definitely good. Definitely good. Like, let's be clear. You have some very good rolls on here. Another maxed out elemental damage. Dude, how do you have so many custom modules to get so many black lines? That's insane. I think I have 2 black lines in my entire Nikkei collection. Somehow you have insane luck or a secret source of custom modules. But yeah, I would. The only thing I would really like suggest here is getting some charge speed on her, because I don't think we have any charge speed on her at all. Yeah, so that you could definitely improve with some charge speed on her. Okay, Cinderella. Okay, more max gear, more max skills, very good. Attack, charge speed, and elemental damage. Crit damage, ammo, and elemental damage. Hit rate, attack, and elemental damage. Ammo, crit rate, and elemental damage. You know Aura Fly? I mean, I don't know. I feel like you just must have, like, insane luck. Because, like, you know, as a day one player who also farms Kraken almost every day, I've re-rolled gear so many times, but don't have nearly as many maxed out lines as you. So, you know, you're a lucky man. Good for you. Good for you. So yeah, probably no, like, real significant improvement here you can do. I mean, you are lacking in some attack lines. You get 2 more attack lines. You said your highest priority was to reroll Snow White. I respect that. Your next one maybe would be to try and get more attack lines here on Cinderella. Because even the attack lines you do have are kind of on the low side. So could get some improvement on her. Ooh, okay, so highly invested Laplace. We got Treasure Laplace. It is a unit that I don't have. Ooh, I didn't mean to actually do that. Sorry. It's funny how that is just so obviously a PS5 game. 7, 8, 10. Interesting. So 8 is kind of interesting. I am not a Laplace expert, but is there like a specific stat break that happens? There are some units where you can tell, like, all right, if I get to exactly this skill, like, tips you over the edge on certain things. Like, a good example of that was with Noir. So was there a reason you stopped at 8 specifically? Because, I mean, typically it's either like 7 or 10, right? So I am curious about that. We can take a look at your nice, very, very good stats there. Got an elemental. Okay, okay. This is where all your charge speed went. They're all on Laplace. Nice. Our second ever banner that we got in the game. Okay, Viper in her bunny suit, looking really good. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we're at the top line here. So I think Viper will be the last one we'll look like in detail. So attack, elemental damage, attack and crit rate, charge damage. Well, that doesn't do anything, but fine. You still got attack and crit damage, hit rate and elemental. Skills, 10, 4, 10. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, what does the second part of this do? Oh, it's just the re-enter part. Yeah. Yeah, probably no real need to invest in this anymore. Made the right call there. Not even level 2 on the boots. That's fine, though. Probably not a big deal. Yeah. Really strong units. Your gear lines are very impressive. Ooh, gotcha skin on D-Killer Wife. Nice. She's so scary. Huh. Surprised you don't have her burst maxed out. Although a lot of times in very recent time, she's being used as an off-burst support, but that's been a very recent development. Typically, she was like one of the main burst ones previously. Yeah. I don't know if at this point this is worth doing, but originally, and maybe even still now, I'm pretty surprised to not see this at 10. Because like the core damage boost is pretty important. So if you're fighting something with cores, like this part is like not really that important, right? Like her just dealing final attack damage, she's not gonna do that much damage anyway. But this part here is a pretty big deal. So maybe consider leveling this up. Although, like we said, you know, a lot of the time she's like not bursting now, but something to consider. Level 5 right here, huh? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Maxed out Mihara. Okay. Nice. Maxed out Scarlet. Well, you really invested in your Blanc gear. Okay, okay. Maybe you didn't need to level up your attack pieces all the way to 5, but that's fine. Maxed out Anchor. Okay. Nayuta. What do we have on Nayuta? So we got charge damage, ammo, and defense. Okay. Attack and critical damage. Attack, defense, elemental damage. Charge damage. Okay, so certainly we have improvement here for Nayuta. So we were saying Snow White was your priority, and then your next one should be Cinderella. Maybe Nayuta's actually should be moved up to the list, because there's definitely significant improvement that could be made here. It's not like terrible, but there are a lot of things that could be improved. Like, I would lock this elemental damage and then just like re-roll this, because like hit rate basically doesn't do anything on her because she has her own hit rate buff. And then charge damage is fine, but it's just charge damage in general isn't terribly great, even though like it does work on her. Yeah, and then you could just like re-roll this without even locking anything. Like having a line of ammo on her I think is good, but I wouldn't say you need more than one on her, because she's bursting so often, and then she has infinite ammo anyway when she's bursting. So, I mean, you might just end up with another piece of ammo on one of these other gears eventually anyway. And then, like, defense is trash, obviously. So I would just, like, completely change the effects here without even bothering to lock anything and see what happens. Maxwell. Really fell off. Was one of the most important units in the game for a long time. The best Alice buffer, the best Snow White buffer. And then, you know, fell off. There was just like better things to do. She became pretty irrelevant. Until very recently in this raid, she made an appearance again. And was used in some really strong teams with Nayuta. If you had a very high attack Nayuta. So cool to see Maxwell. Siren. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Honestly, you're pretty good there. Maxwell is one of the only skins you're missing. I mean, it was a super early one. It was the second ever monthly pass that we got. The 2B disrespect. do you want us to take a look at 2B? I mean, the reality is 2B just doesn't matter nowadays. But it's cool. Hey, you got core 5 2B. All right. We'll take a moment to recognize her. Props for getting a core 5 2B. 2B looks great in this game. I'm sure we can all appreciate her. And was good originally on launch. And what do we have here? We got crit rate, hit rate, elemental, ammo and charge damage. I mean, you probably just weren't trying to re-roll back then. All right, kind of not super great rolls on 2B, but it's fine how she is. We don't need to sink more resources into her. Nier Automata is in your top 5 games of all time. Nice. It definitely has a big fandom. So we got 10, 7, 10. I just recently got my Drake to 777. Because I basically never used Drake. It wasn't until extremely recently that I started using Drake. Not because I thought she was bad. She's always been a solid unit. But I just prioritized other things and kind of just didn't get to her. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Crown maxed out. Nice. Attack, ammo, elemental attack. Elemental charge speed, elemental. Her rolls. I mean, her rolls don't even matter, but they're also kind of just all over the place. But I don't think it's worth putting more into her. Love to see the maxed out core on Crown too. Nice. Tuve. I like how you randomly have 2 pieces of gear at level 1. And one. Dude, sometimes you do this. You just randomly level things up. So we got 9, 7, 7. What were we holding off on here for? We're just nope. I'll get to level 9. Level 10 is 1 too much. That's where I draw the line. Can't be getting to level 10. Don't want that extra reloaded ammo. That's funny. All right. Good investment on Tuve though. That's good. Oscar. Dude, love to see the maxed out Oscar. Still very relevant for fire raids for sure. Or I guess I should say wind raids where you're using fire units. However we want to think about that. Dude, we got elemental and attack, ammo. Yeah. I mean, she could be more optimized, but still solid. That's good. Tia probably isn't relevant anymore, but I like that you got the investment in her. Liberalio. Okay, let's take a look at her. I like that you got the treasure on her. You maxed out her skills too. That's good. Yeah, good equipment. Let's see what lines you got. So you got attack, charge speed, and crit damage. Elemental and attack. Elemental and attack. Elemental, ammo, and attack. So again, somehow you have a black line of elemental damage. Bro, where are you getting these black lines from? Perfect rolls all the time. I mean, you have kind of the essentials. You're kind of in a tough spot with her. Because, here you got elemental and attack, but the one that you're missing is on the 3rd line, so that sucks. And then you got attack, ammo, elemental. Do you have ammo anywhere else? No. Yeah. I don't know, that's rough. 2 of these, you're stuck with elemental attack and nothing on the 3rd line. A little bit awkward. The first thing I would re-roll here is probably elemental attack, elemental attack, elemental attack. I don't know, man, that's really awkward. That's really awkward because you want this charge speed. Honestly, the first thing I would probably do if you get to the point of re-rolling her is locking this attack and this elemental and try and get a charge speed here. And then once you get a charge speed here, then maybe just re-roll this completely. It kind of sucks because like you have attack and charge speed on here, but I just think if you start locking these, like this is your chance to redo it, you know what I mean? Because definitely getting another line of elemental damage on her would be good. And hopefully it'll be like down here. And because it's going to be easy to eventually get another line of something at the top here. So you can sacrifice having the attack up there at some point. Is it worth it on Liberalia? I mean, Liberalia is insanely strong. I think it's worth it on Liberalia. And I would try and get at least 2 lines of charge speed on her. 4 lines of elemental, 2 lines of charge speed. You're, you know, like you already have good stuff for sure. It will be a lot. But I do think it's worth it. Dorothy, nice. Maxed her out. And you have one of the best skins in the game on her. Very good. Grave. Surprised you don't have these up to 5 on Grave, to be honest. Dude, you have so much gear. You should level this up. Get your level 5 helmet and stuff on Grave. I think that's worth it. Got some decent attack lines. Debatable if it's worth leveling this up, but consider getting this to level 10. This is probably not a high priority, but I probably would. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Looks like you did the right configuration here for Maiden. And good, you leveled up her HP ones. That's good, that's good. Wow, a lot of investment into Breddy. Didn't see that coming. We got Core 3 Breddy with 10, 10, 10 skills. Did not see this coming. Admittedly, Breddy can do a lot of damage. She has been in like high-ranking Solar Raid teams. All right, respect for the build on the Breddy. I wouldn't have seen that coming. Yeah, I mean, I think your charge damage, ew. Rate elemental and attack. You have enough elemental and attack lines on. You're probably good though. Nice summer, Dorothy. Alright. Well, let's take a look at Asuka here really quick. Take a look at Asuka. Trigger convinced you to build Breddy. Nice. All level 10 on Asuka. I don't even think I do. I want to say I'm like 10, 7, 7. I'm not sure. I can't remember actually. I don't think I have all 3 at 10 for mine. Elemental attack, elemental, ammo and attack, elemental. Room for improvement. But, you know, we just had our win solo raid. And if you, you know, got your frame, then arguably that means she's good enough. But yeah, Asuka is still super powerful. This Asuka, I mean, well, both of them, honestly, both of them. Okay, so now let me kind of like look down here and see if there's anything that's like, what? Why aren't you building this? Such as this one. Dude, max your Eve. Max your Eve. What is this? What is this disrespect on Eve? Okay. One of the best iron damage dealers in the game, okay? Yeah, unfortunately, she probably deserves not to be built that much anymore. The time of privity has passed. Yeah, unfortunate that A2 is not worth it anymore, but I understand. I'm sure you reset her at some point. She was probably built more once upon a time. Honestly, I feel like keeping units like this at level 4 is maybe not even like worth it. If you get resets, you could get a little bit of a refund, get some skill materials back. What are the treasure effects on skill 1? Yeah, no real need to level that up. You're good. You always get these skills to level 8. That's so funny. Do we have a treasure on her? Yeah, we do. Okay, nice. Dude, one of the best skins in the game. Is this treasure milk? It is treasure milk. Dude, you got all the treasures. That's pretty cool. Freema too. Very nice, very nice. Wow, so you never built Privity? I think, like I just said, the time for both Privities has kind of passed. But that's interesting that it looks like you never built her. Privity was like a top tier unit at one point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is... What are we doing here? Is this like CP padding for arena with noise or something? If not, I would just reset this. Like, having level 6 skills on noise is probably not what you want to be doing. I like the level 5 skills on Isabel. Again, we're kind of just like wasting skill materials. I think this is kind of like, you have a very strong account, Vic. You have a lot of good units, and on your like important DPS units, you have insane rolls. You know, you've like invested in them as you should. You've gotten like amazing like maxed out lines on the overloads and things. So you're doing a lot right, and you've gotten very lucky. But I think the biggest thing I can critique here is just like, don't have like random levels on things. Because you just like don't, you know, we got a level 5 burst on Brid, like, you know. And like, I'm sure a lot of people make mistakes, but we have those reset periods, okay? So I would definitely reset some of this stuff. You know, yet we only have 4 for 4 in volume. Now, granted, volume isn't necessarily the best right now, but volume does still make it into raids sometimes, even this last raid. So volume might actually be someone you want to invest in a little bit. You know, like, increase her survivability by leveling up her gear. God knows you have the resources to level up gear. So there are a couple of, like, weird things like that. Yeah. So be aware of like some of your like random skill ups that you have, and do the resets when you can. There were a couple of units I pointed out earlier where I was like, you know, just finish maxing out Black Shadow Scarlet, because why wouldn't you? Consider building volume. We talked about a couple of units that would be good for you to do priorities for rerolls on gear. But overall, I mean, a very, very strong account. Looks good. I think I'll wrap it up here, but before I do officially, let me know, is there anything specific that I did not see that you would like to show people, or that you have a specific question on? And then we can take a look at that. But while you're responding, thanks for showing off the account. Hopefully those who are watching enjoyed it. It's always fun to do account reviews. And thank you again for being a channel member and directly supporting the channel. That is a big help. Because like I said, that's basically the only way that I get any return on these things. And that's, you know, that's just kind of like the nature of it. Ultimately, I do this just because I like doing it. But it's great to get the direct support from channel members. All right. Well, it looks like that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Thanks everybody who hung out. Don't log into your account right away, Vic. Give me a minute to log out. Hope you guys have a great night, or whatever time of day it is for you guys where you're watching. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.
세븐스 드워프